Hello, everyone. I will be doing my cultural presentation on the Samoan culture. The content that we'll be presenting is their history, their flag. I will also have an introduction, their language, religions, their holidays that they celebrate, traditional clothing, food, their imports and exports, music, sports, and their art. So the Samoan culture is located in the Central South Pacific. They are a Polynesian. Um, th- um, they do have a Polynesian ancestry. They also have a really strong cultural traditions. Some of their history is Samoan is an island which is located in the South Pacific. Their history goes back 3,000 years, and the Samoan gained their independence from New Zealand on January 1st of 1962. This is their flag, and the red symbolizes courage and the struggle for their independence. The blue is for freedom and the surroundings of the Pacific Ocean. And the five white stars that you see represent the Southern Cross constellation. The white symbolizes purity. The language that is mainly spoken is Samoan, but it is a Polynesian language, and it is spoken in Samoa and in American Samoan. It is a Western Polynesian language, and they do mainly speak the Samoan culture language. They also speak English, and it is part of their religion as well. Um, their religion is Christianity, and about 98% identify as Christians. Some Samoan Christian churches are large. As you can see in the picture, it is a really large church with a large population. Some holidays that they do celebrate is White Sunday. I cannot pronounce the name on how they call it in their culture, but it is known as Children's Day or White Sunday. This is a Christianity holiday where children dressed in all white and will lead the church. This is celebrated in the church where the children do the service, they perform dance and skits. Another big holiday is a 21st birthday. This is seen as an individual's official passage to adulthood, and this is something that is done traditionally. And then some traditional clothing for men is called I can't pronounce it correctly, lavalava in Samoan. This type of clothing is used for both men and women. So it's a skirt, and it's like a skirt. It's wrapped around your waist, and they have two types. One is more casual, while the other is used for more formal, and it is used for special occasions. Like mentioned, they use a more casual skirt, and then for more formal women, they use a more formal dress, which is a two-piece. It has a skirt and a tunic. It is worn for events and for church service as well. Some of their foods are taro. This is a root like potato. It is either peeled or shaved and then cooked in the ground. It can also be boiled. Another dish is palusami. This dish is made from leaves of taro root and filled with coconut milk and steamed to soft. Coconut milk is used a lot in their culture. They also eat taro chips. These are eaten as snacks. Some of their exports are coconut oil, insulated wire, and non-fillet frozen fish. They have a lot of main imports like vehicles, fuel, food items. Um, these are some of their exports and imports. They do tend to have more imports because they do live, their island is an island and it's a bit further. And then some of their traditional music culture has a storyline and dances included. They include chanting. Some instruments they use are kind of like drums. And then they also use a mat, is what you see in the middle, in the picture in the middle. And then on the left side and right side, they're like drums in their culture. One is a bit smaller while the other one is a bit larger drum. Some famous sports or well-known sports in their culture are rugby. This sport is played with an oval ball and is used with their hands and feet. The sport is one of Samoan's obsessions and it is part of the culture. This sport is seen as pride to their community and honor. Other popular sports is football and soccer. Um, they celebrate the rich history of tattooing, which is also um, called tattoo in their culture. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. It is part of their culture. Males tend to have tattoos from the waist to their knees, and females will have more more of the tattooing on their thighs and is much more simple design than males. They also use their art and to carve wood, kind of like the Gaba bowl, which is the first picture that you see. And that's it. Thank you.